Prince Dash from Royal Financial Investment Group, doing a quick video over indexing. Indexing, you know how you turn on the news and you see, hey, the Dow Jones Industrial is up by 100 points. It lost this many points. The NASDAQ is doing this. The S&P 500 or whatever is doing this. So I made another video called "What is the Dow Jones, NASDAQ, all of the good stuff." So you can check out that video, and I tell you exactly what the Dow Jones, NASDAQ. It's just a bunch of companies they put together. The Dow Jones is like the top 30 companies in America, and just go to NASDAQ is mostly like the tech stocks, and S&P 500. You know, just go look at that video and it'll break that down. But what I'm going to tell you here is how to invest into those indexes. So this is Warren Buffett's number one way. You all know who Warren Buffett is. This is number one way of how he believes that most people should invest is put their money into the index and just let it ride, because it's a proven fact that only about 95% of investors will actually beat the index, will actually beat the S&P 500. So we're going to go back, you know, for prime example, let's look at the Dow Jones. So this is the Dow Jones. We're going to look at the Dow Jones over 30 years. You know, charts don't lie. So, you know, you watch TV, like up here, for example, when you see my mouse at, you see these up in this area, you can see Dow Jones Industrial up by this much, NASDAQ, S&P 500. So over the last 30 years, this is the Dow Jones. Yes, in 2008 we had a recession, but look, it bounces back. So over 30 years, it's just an index. You just put your money in there and just let it ride. So that's the Dow Jones. I think it's what, SPY for S&P 500. And this is the S&P 500 over 30 years, how it slowly goes up. So let's say you want to put your money in the top 30 companies. I don't know anything about investing. I'm just a passive investor. I just want to put my money in something and just let it sit there. So I looked up a symbol called DIA. This is the SPDR, Dow Jones Industrial Average ETF. So what this one does, it matches the Dow Jones performance. It matches the Dow Jones performance, right? So here you can see these are the returns over 1 year, 3 years, 5 years, and 10 years of how the Dow Jones Industrial did. This is the strategy. This investment seeks to provide investment results that, before expenses, correspond to the price, yield, blah blah blah, the Dow Jones Industrial Average. It matches what the Dow Jones. It try to mirrors what the Dow Jones Industrial did. This fund seeks to achieve investment objectives by holding a portfolio of common stocks that are included in the Dow Jones Industrial. So it buys those stocks in the Dow Jones Industrial. This is the expense ratio, and this is like, hey, and it pays a dividend of 2% annually, which is way better than what you get on a savings account or a checking account on majority of the CDs in America. So this is how you can invest into it, and right now it's $172 a share, and this is how you can match it, and this is how you can index. And they also have one, I think it's SDPR, I think it's one for, there's also one for the, let's see, can I find it for you real quick, SDPR. I don't have it off the top of my head, but there's one off of the as well. There's one for the S&P 500 as well. But if you got a question, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, all of the good stuff. And if you want to do it, you just go here, you hit the buy button, and you go ahead and buy it. So don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe button, comment button. Got any question? Thank you guys for watching. As always, be safe.